Hello and welcome to the Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration 11th Region Tournament coverage on WBON, powered by Bishop Small Engine Repair of Richmond. I'm Jamie Boggs here with John Bailey. John, we are getting into the thick of the high school basketball playoffs. Madison Central playing host to Great Crossing tonight. Should be a good one.
Yeah, absolutely. Last week is probably one of my favorite weeks in the entire year, getting to get together in EKU's facility and watch some regional basketball. It's always a lot of fun. But, hey, for two of those lucky teams, it continues, right? So here we are at Madison Central as they host Great Crossings of Lexington.
Madison Central won the 44th District, defeating Madison Southern and then Berea, both pretty handily in district tournament play. And they are hoping to continue rolling, coming in as the top team in the 11th region, at least ratings-wise. They kind of always had their eyes on the regional championship. 3 more wins, and they head to Rupp Arena for the Sweet 16. So it should be a competitive game tonight, and this Central team is certainly on a mission. Let's talk a little bit about them, John. They've had a great year. Again, the Lady Indians winning the 44th District, so they're playing host to Great Crossing, who came in second in their district, and they have played before. But tell us about Central.
Yeah, this team is just absolutely incredible. They are 26-2. I mean, have we covered a better team? Have we covered a better record for basketball? I don't think we have.
Not in all of our time covering high school basketball around here. They have been absolutely dominant.
They've been dominant both offensively and you really like this team defensively, so I'll let you talk about defense, but I'll talk a little bit about offense. We have our number one scorer for the team, Strader, who is averaging just shy of 20 points per game, 17.8. And as if that wasn't impressive, then you've got Cameron Ritterkoff coming in at 16.8 points per game. So those two are your leading scorers, but there's some folks behind them too. Brittany Campbell, Jordan Miles, Long. These are all ladies who can score lots of points in any ball game. So this is a team offensively that you got to watch out for. Before we jump into the defense, let's talk about what they do from behind the three-point line. They're shooting about 38.0%. So just south of 40%, which is a great. I'm happy with that. That's where I would want to be.
Absolutely.
Their free throw attempts, they are about 65% there. So a team that can shoot, make some points, and control games.
And they seem to have a lot of composure, a very senior-led team. So I think that free throw percentage, if we were just looking at the last 2 minutes of a game, may be even higher. On the season, this team has caused an average of 21 turnovers per game, only turning it over 12 times themselves, and they are averaging almost 15 steals per game. Now, they're forcing turnovers. We saw in the district tournament in the championship there on Friday night. Berea having trouble getting it across half court, so getting 10-second violations, throwing it out of bounds. But to get 15 straight-up steals is super impressive. So this team is primed for a postseason run.
I think calling the boys' games last week, I don't think that both teams combined had 15 steals together. So
no, not at all.
Quite impressive.
It really is. And that's what this team is built on. But as you said, John, man, they certainly shot the lights out on Friday night, going 8 for 11 from 3. Brittany Campbell ended up with, I think, 24 points in the championship game just because she was lights out from the outside. So if you get a team that's built on defense that can use their defense to turn it into offense, and they're also making all their shots, that's a really tough team to beat.
Absolutely. This has been a tough team to beat all year. In fact, only 2 teams have done it, and that came in back-to-back weeks early February. Can't remember who
North
off the top of
Laurel
my
and
head.
Frederick Douglass.
One of those home, one of those away. So 2 losses for the entire season. That's that impressive. I just don't think is the adequate enough word.
Right, and Central would not face Frederick Douglass until a potential regional championship matchup. So that's not something that is on their immediate radar. Now for the boys, they do play Frederick Douglass tomorrow, one of the top 5 teams in the state who got upset in their district championship, and we will have that coverage tomorrow. But tonight is all about the Lady Indians and the Lady Warhawks. We'll be back in 3 minutes to break down Great Crossing for you here on WBON TV.
like to invite you to join our family at Bishop's Small Engine Repair.
Outdoor Power has become a family tradition, with 3 generations here bringing you years of experience.
We will help you find the best selection of outdoor power equipment from Code Cadet, Grasshopper, DeWalt, Makita, Echo, Shindawa, and now still in our Georgetown store.
Or bring your equipment into our service department. We will keep it running for years to come.
And as with all families, we have to keep Mama happy. So come on in and see us at Bishop's Small Engine Repair in Richmond and in Georgetown.
When it comes to having someone work on our homes, you need someone you can trust. Someone who will get the job done the right way and be with you throughout the entire process. At Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration, they will meet with you and explain what needs to be done. They won't take advantage of you during your time of need and offer free roof inspections, water damage cleanup, water remediation and restoration, plus more services. Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration. Online at KentuckyRoofWorks.com and on Facebook. There when you need us.
Discover the hometown difference at Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Kentucky. Family owned and operated for 60 years, we're dedicated to providing outstanding customer service and a welcoming atmosphere. Our friendly staff is here to help you find the perfect vehicle and keep it running smoothly. Take a look at our new and quality pre-owned vehicles at jackburford.com.
I love this car.
Oh, thanks. Go, Colonel. Is it here? Hey, Coach. It's right here, but shouldn't you be at the game?
Carry your favorite team with you everywhere you go with the new branded debit card from EKU Athletics' premier partner, CG Bank.
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best fajitas in town. Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
You've heard the name Chenault Vineyards, but what do you know about it? Chenault Vineyards is a place for the community to enjoy. Central Kentucky's premier event and wedding destination with 5 event venues, full-service catering, over 13 varieties of wine, live music entertainment, seasonal food options, weekly themed Wednesday night out and girls night out, trivia, murder mystery date nights, and free yoga on the point with beautiful views. Everyone can find something to do at Chenault Vineyards. Want to know more? Follow them on Facebook and Instagram or plan your night out at ChenaultVineyards.com.
Back here at Allen Feldhouse Court at Madison Central High School, WBON TV for the Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration 11th Region Tournament. First round of the 11th Region. Here is the Madison Southern Lady Indians host the Lady Warhawks of Great Crossing for a chance to go to the regional semifinals. Great Crossing, coached by Matt Walls, coming in with a record of 17-13, playing a tough district up there, and obviously the 11th region has been a terror for everybody to play in this year. But tell us more about the Warhawks.
Absolutely. We'll start with what they're doing behind the three-point line, and that is 31%, so a little bit less than what Madison Central has been able to do from the free throw line, right at 64.2%, so around the same. Their leading scorer, who are you needing to pay attention to tonight? Well, that would be Kendall Kearney. She's coming in at an average of 12 points per game. Right behind her at 10.5 points per game is Henderson, and then Samantha Brown. There are 2 Henderson sisters. I'm not sure.
JL and Janelle, I think they are sisters, the same grade at least.
So I'm assuming twins. Maybe they're like cousins. I don't know.
We got some cousins over on the Central side too, Brooke and Brittany Campbell. So a battle of 4 twins in the game at once. It's got to be some kind of record.
That's awesome. And then, so that's kind of the leading scores there for Madison Central.
For Great Crossing?
Yeah, Great Crossing.
So some pieces that are important to remember here is that Kendall Kearney is a freshman. She is played the last 28 games of the season and has really been pouring it in. So this team does have some senior leadership. Both Henderson sisters are seniors. The rest of the starting lineup, however, are all underclassmen. Brown and Kearney are freshmen, and Tierney is a junior. So some youth over here, where Central is very much in the thick of like the year they build up to. And Michael and I talked about that quite a bit last year of their, or last week, sorry, just building up to this senior season where the Campbell twins, Natea Schrader, Ritterkoff are all seniors and ready to make this deep regional run. So Great Crossing, on the other hand, certainly has that talent, but they also have some youth to go along with it. I mean, there's some good young contributors on Central's team. They don't rely on them as much as this Great Crossing team does. Before tournament play, they ended the season winning 3 of their last 4 games. And then they fell to Franklin County, who is always a favorite in the region in their district championship. So that means they come on the road, first game of the regional tournament here at Central. All the games after this in the 11th region will be played at Paul Lawrence Dunbar High School, and that will start Friday nights. For the winner of this game, we'll play the winner of Lafayette and Henry Clay, and we can talk more about that as tonight goes on.
Can you talk to me a little bit more about what they look like defensively? How many steals are they getting per season? I thought we had that on this handy dandy sheet. Maybe we don't.
Yeah, that was Central versus opponents.
Okay.
So
Never mind.
not a lot of that going on here. Don't have a lot of defensive stats for Great Crossing, but I do know that a lot of their games that they've been able to win have been lower scoring games. Much like Central, they like to keep their teams or their opponents 40 points or below, and that's kind of where they have lived when getting their victories, 40, 50 points, and they continue to strive for that. So they're a defensively focused team as well. Don't put up a ton of points. I know Central can when they get hot. I'm sure that Great Crossing is capable of that as well, but it's certainly not their MO. Both of these defensive teams, who may be in for a really low-scoring game, the last time they played each other, John, Central won. This was December 5th, so this is quite some time ago. Central won that game 66-46. In that game, really big game for Natea Schrader, had 25 points. Cameron Ritterkoff had 19. And then for Great Crossing, they were led by Jael Henderson with 13, Samantha Brown with 11, and Kendall Kearney had 8. Janelle Henderson had 11 rebounds, certainly a presence in the paint, which is something that Central, in a lot of ways, lacks is height and size in the post. So we'll see how they counteract that. Berea, I think, tried to play on that, but was unable to get the ball inside, and we'll see if that's what Great Crossing tries to do as well. John, we have some awesome special sponsors helping us out to put on this tournament, this coverage, this here in the first round of the regional tournament. So big thanks to them. Big thanks to Journeyman Moving, AJ's Fireplaces and More, Berea Collision with the new Miami Vice looking logo. I love it. Arc Tactical Inc. And then, of course, Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration. So thanks for all of your support. Please frequent these businesses and let them know you appreciate them. Covering local high school sports. Coverage after the first round is a bit up in the air due to media rights, and stay tuned to WBON on social media so you can find out where those games will be streamed and what kind of coverage we'll be able to provide for the teams in our coverage area as they, crossed our fingers, continue to progress throughout the tournament. Also want to give another big thanks to City Commissioner Mike Brewer, who stepped up to sponsor the district championship game and regional coverage. I think Michael had some things to say to rib him. I don't know him as well, so I'm just going to say Mike, former awesome Central athlete, stepping up to help us highlight Madison Central for the next couple days as well. We're going to take another 3-minute break. We'll come back and break down the regional tournament as a whole, talk about what the future looks like for whoever wins this game on WBON TV.
To some, it's just a boat. But to Jim, it's his escape from meetings, traffic, and the grind of daily life. He may not catch any keepers, but he wouldn't trade his day on the lake for anything in the world. That's why his boat is insured by Kentucky Farm Bureau. But it's not just Kentucky's Farm Bureau. It's Jim's Recharge the Battery Farm Bureau.
My Farm Bureau.
David Mayo, John Rader, and Chris Hornsby with Kentucky Farm Bureau.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, we make it our priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate care that you deserve from a dentist. Offering single-visit restoration on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is equipped to handle all your dental needs, from surgical implant placement and restoration, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. And we now have the Cone Beam 3D technology for taking scans of the jaw. For your next dental appointment, call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
Whitaker Bank in Madison County is your local bank for convenience. With more branches than literally any other bank in Madison County, why go anywhere else? Whitaker Bank is known for their friendly customer service and easy access drive-thrus. Whitaker Bank, your home for local, friendly, family banking. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Orthopedic and Sport Physical Therapy will help guide you on your road to recovery.
It is our mindset, a spirit driven to excellence, to help people heal faster and better.
If you have pain or an injury, or you need experts in sports medicine, Orthopedic and Sports Physical Therapy is your best choice in rehabilitation, and you have direct access.
In most cases, you do not need a referral to any of our 7 locations serving the region.
Just give OSPTKY a call. Visit our website at osptky.com to find the location nearest you.
Jake from State Farm. I would like to formally extend my gratitude for the Russell rate on my insurance.
Do you mean surprisingly great rates from State Farm?
I don't believe in accepting help, but I'll make an exception.
Here's the deal, Russell. There's no special rate. These prices are for everyone.
Consider us square. I made that from memory. I know your face that well.
When you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Jerry Goebel in Richmond today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
We're back here at the Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration 11th Region Tournament, powered by Bishop Small Engine Repair on the stations of WBON. I'm Jamie Bongs with John Bailey. So we got teams warming up here, about 10 and a half till tip-off of the first round of regional play. John, several years in a row, we've had the regional tournament take place at EKU. This year, first round's going to be at home. After that, they are going to be playing in Paul Lawrence Dunbar as we look at the last regional championship team there from 12 years ago, and this team looking to make that run as well. John, let's talk a little bit about the rest of this 11th region tournament. The 2 representatives from the 44th district, obviously the Madison Central Lady Indians and the Berea Lady Pirates. And the way they do it, John, is you draw a region, and then you play if you lost. So Berea got second. In the 44th district, they played the winner of another district. Unfortunately, they drew Frederick Douglass. In the 11th region, Madison Central, Frederick Douglass, Franklin County are kind of the 3-headed monster that you kind of want to avoid. And Berea Lady Pirates tonight are playing up at Frederick Douglass. So they played super hard against Central. It's going to be an uphill battle. Would love to see them go up there and have some success.
I got to watch Berea Pirates ladies play last week in the district tournament, and yeah, they looked impressive against Model, but just Central smothering defense, just not able to let Berea get very many points on the board. So struggled last week against Central, but hey, that's a team that I don't think they might be down, but they're never out. They have is it Caitlin Stepp? Or Catherine Stepp?
Cadence.
Well, I knew her last name was Stepp, so I got 50% of it. But no, Stepp down low in the paint is just a monster. She was on fire against against Model last week. Just offensively and defensively, she had like over 10 rebounds. I think she had a double-double for the night.
She did. I think she had a double-double at halftime. Really impressive game. And a lot of that Berea team, Michael and I talked about during the championship game, really, especially the guards, kind of their first go at varsity basketball this season. So a lot of youth and inexperience over there. Tess McClin, the lone senior. So what a great learning experience for all those players that are going to be coming back to go into the regional tournament, to go up to Frederick Douglass and play kind of the class of the region in this first round. The winner of that game will play the winner of Franklin County, and I'm going to be honest, I didn't even look at who it was because Franklin County is so good. They'll be playing Lexington Christian. You assume that will end up being, if the favorites win, Franklin County and Frederick Douglass have to play each other to go to the championship, which is a very fortunate draw for the Lady Indians. They play Great Crossing tonight. If they're able to win, they'll play the winner of Henry Clay and Lafayette. They played Lafayette earlier in the season and won by 17. They have not played Henry Clay. As far as common opponents have gone, Central's done a lot better against those opponents than Henry Clay does. So that, I think either way, if they're able to get past tonight, it's a favorable matchup on Friday, and then they would be able to go on to try to play for a championship against potentially Frederick Douglass or Franklin County. We got some recognition here happening out on the court. Cameron Rudrikoff passed 1,000 points. I think that was Brittany Campbell as well being honored. Officials for tonight's game, as you can see them over there on mid-court from the Louisville region. Daryl Logston, Kevin Brown, and Barry Morris. One of my favorite things to do when I watch college basketball is look at who the officials are and remember how much I hate each and every one of them. But these guys look like they're going to do a great job.
Yeah, I remember there's been some instances where if a fan feels like they get the call wrong, they can look them up on social media.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Definitely don't do that. Yeah, but you're in the public domain at this point.
Yeah,
so.
Those guys are here. Every region puts forward their best for every tournament game, and that's what we're going to get here tonight. We're going to take another 3-minute break for the national anthem. Be back to wrap up the pregame show on WBON TV.
Gillum Sports Lounge isn't just a place for good food and hospitality. It's about gathering with family and friends, satisfying those taste buds, and cheering on your favorite team. You can't go wrong with one of their delicious burgers, salads, pizzas, or one of their many appetizers. Order online or stop in and see for yourself why Gillum Sports Lounge has been a staple in Richmond for almost 20 years. Located inside the Richmond Mall. Gillum Sports Lounge. Like them on Facebook to see more.
At the Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill, we have activities galore, including video games, bowling, pool, delicious food at Champions, plus karaoke and live entertainment 7 days a week. Enjoy the climate-controlled patio, watch NFL football, and your Kentucky Wildcats all season long. The Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill, just off exit 87 at 1025 Amberley Way in Richmond.
Pruitt & Sons Auctioneers have over 24 years experience in the auction industry. Whether you're selling real estate, personal property, or liquidating your assets, Pruitt & Sons can help take your property to auction and walk you through the process. Serving all over Central Kentucky, visit PruittAuctioneers.com. And remember, Angela Pruitt for all your real estate needs as well.
It's that time of year when we are day and night driving with our kids all over. Your car never stops. At AMCO Transmissions, we make sure to keep you rolling. We have the latest technology, certified technicians, and longest warranty to keep your vehicles running strong. We specialize in all foreign and domestic transmissions, drivetrain, or just general maintenance. Did you know at AMCO the average customer saves $1,800 in comparison to the dealer? And AMCO has a longer warranty. Come see us at AMCO Transmission for the best service and the cheapest prices around. AA MCO.
Carson, Kentucky was once again voted the #1 pre-owned automobile dealership in Madison County. Some of the reasons why include the friendliest local staff. All prices on the vehicles are clearly marked. Plus, they have a great updated website that has all the inventory listed. Carson, Kentucky has a great location. Whether you need a gas saver, a truck, SUV, Cars of Kentucky has all the best brands. Cars of Kentucky, 356 Big Hill Avenue, or give them a call at 624-CARS.
The Real Estate Company is locally owned and with over 20 years experience. Last year, they ranked second in Madison County for overall sales. And if you're looking to buy or sell a home in Central Kentucky, why not choose the Real Estate Company and their expertise of the area? Featured listings include many new constructions in Parkview at Hanger Farms here in Richmond, or this one in Stony Creek in Berea. Visit therealestatecoky.com to see a complete set of listings and find your next dream home.
3 minutes to tip off. Madison Central High School, the Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration 11th Region Tournament first round brings the Lady Warhawks of Great Crossing in to face the Madison Central Lady Indians on WBO TV. Powered by Bishop Small Engine Repair of Richmond as the Lady Warhawks make their way out onto the court for the final pregame. John, this is, in high school football, it's a round of, you win 5 games to get to the state title. In basketball, you can potentially get to the state championship losing in the district championship. So it's a bit of a different format. But this team has 3 more wins to get to go to Rupp Arena to play in the KHSAA Girls Sweet 16 tournament. This team has not done so in over a decade, and it will be a very impressive feat, but really the culmination of years of work and planning from these athletes. Like I said, a lot of Central's main contributors are seniors, not all of them. Coach Scott True putting in good work, has a great game plan, and has had a great game plan. So it would be awesome to see a team in our coverage area move on, but they've got a solid team in front of them here with Great Crossing. I've been watching them in warm-ups. A lot of makes over there, and the ladies in Navy.
This is a situation, Jamie, where if it's a win, you advance. If it's a loss, it could potentially be your last game ever, if not definitely your last game of the season. So neither one of these teams just looking to hang up their basketball shoes just yet. So the strategy for both teams is win in advance and not go home. But how cool would it be to play that game in Rupp Arena? I mean, that has to be every young Kentucky athlete's goal if you're playing on the basketball court.
Absolutely, and the girls traditionally haven't been at Rupp Arena. I know Rockcastle won the state tournament, I don't know, I'm really old, maybe 10 years ago when Sarah Hammond was their leading scorer.
We went out to Western Kentucky to watch that ball game.
They played at WKU. This year they will go to Rupp, as will the boys. So a lot of basketball in Rupp this year, and the girls are excited for that opportunity as we get all set here for starting lineups. We got some projected lineups here in front of us, John, for Great Crossing. They're going to be starting freshman guard Kendall Kearney, and then junior guard Claire Tierney, freshman Samantha Brown, seniors Janelle Jael Henderson. For Central, going to be starting 4 seniors: Cameron Ridrikoff, Brittany Campbell, Brooke Campbell, and Natea Strader, as well as junior Jordan Miles. She and Tiana Long have been kind of swapping starting roles throughout tournament play.
Here in the H. Douglas House Academic Athletic Center on the Alvin Feldhouse Junior Court for the first round of the KHSAA 11th Region Tournament.
And here we're getting set up for the announcements.
From District 41, the Lady Warhawks of Great Crossing High School, who will face the 44th District champions, the Madison Central Lady Indians. And now let's meet the Lady Warhawks. The Lady Warhawks come into tonight's game with a 17-13 record. Starting at guard, a 5'3" freshman, number 5, Kendall Kearney. At forward, a 5'9" junior, number 32, Claire Tierney. At guard, a 5'6" freshman, number 42, Samantha Brown. At forward, a 5'6" 5'5" senior, number 51, Janelle Henderson. And at guard, a 5'6" senior, number 55, J.L. Henderson.
John, there's the starting lineup for the Lady Warhawks, and let me tell you, they travel well, John. I'm not going to say they have as many fans here as Madison Central does, but they brought a big crowd. Little inner Sandman for the Lady Indians.
Madison Central Lady Indians. The Lady Indians enter tonight's game with a 26-2 record.
Cheerleaders doing their impressive pregame routine as well. Jordan Miles had a huge game against Southern in the first round of the 44th District Tournament. Brittany Campbell, huge game in the finals. Her sister Brooke. 11th Region Player of the Year, Natea Strader. Cameron Ridrikoff. And here we go, getting ready for tip-off. The 11th Region Tournament is about to get underway. All over the region. Again, Berea playing up at Frederick Douglass. Henry Clay at Lafayette. Lexington Christian at Franklin County. All games tipping off here momentarily. I like it. Everybody a little too anxious, it looks like. John, get ready to go. Tierney's going to be tipping off against Brooke Campbell. Now, we mentioned this Southern team built on defense, not built on really playing in the posts, and we'll see how Great Crossing answers that. Brooke drives, kicks out to Miles on the wing. Ridderkoff brings back up top. Lady Warhawks in man-to-man defense. Brittany over to Natasha Strader. Got Henderson on her, drives the basket, can't get it to go, gets her own rebound, back up and in. Good job following her shot there. Lady Warhawks moving fast, get it up court. Henderson's gonna take a top of the key three. Misses everything, it's gonna go back to Central. Full court pressure. This is something that will be applied for Central. Nearly stolen away there. Good job by Brittany Campbell to hang on to it, and she nearly took the corner three there. Straight up man-to-man look. Miles drives. Campbell all the way to the basket, misses it. Rebound by Janelle Henderson. Tries to get it up to her sister, she does. Jael goes in, lays it in, ties the ball game. Nearly stolen. Good pass there by Brooke Campbell. Strader goes in, lays it back up. I think we promised a defensive battle. Instead, we're just going to run up and down the court and make layups. I'm down for that too, John.
Almost stole away as you said that.
Strader hits the ground hard as Miles lays it in on the other end. Not sure if we had a called timeout or called it for injury. They both got up and they're okay. 30 seconds. We're going to stay here. Aggressive defense there by Central, and it looked like maybe Ridgerkoff and Strayer ran into each other. Very fortunate nobody got hurt.
Yeah, they did call a timeout to just kind of regroup after that. But a couple of just really fast breaks there on a steal. But Madison Central up right now 6-2 early in the first.
We saw that a couple times last week, John, just massive collisions in mid-court. That's a part of basketball. Unfortunately, a lot of times you don't see the other person coming. It's almost like a linebacker catching a receiver over the middle, which you can't do that anymore. But back in the day, you could. You just blindside somebody. Central with this three-quarters court press. Get it up to Tierney, back to Henderson. Goes underneath to her sister, back out Off the backboard, rebound by Tierney, up and in.
Basket by Tierney.
Central moving fast, not giving great crossing time to set up their defense. Janelle Henderson on Brittany Campbell. Switch and Kearney's on her. Ridrikoff for three. Bodies on the floor. Brittany Campbell took the rebound away from Kendall Kearney and got fouled on the shot attempt. Kearney with the rebound, and Brittany just ripped it away, and Kearney's going to get her first foul call. Again, Kearney leading scorer for this team, the freshman, number 5. Great crossing in the navy, outlined in green.
Looks like a little Harlan County back in the day, doesn't it?
A little bit. That was black and green, but with my old eyes, it looks about the same. Campbell misses the free throw. Madison Central in their home whites with red numbers outlined in blue and blue stripes. She gets the second one, 7-4. Campbell gets her first point of the game. Full court pressure here.
And it's stolen.
That defensive pressure again. Strader goes up through contact, and she's going to go to the line for 2. I think they're going to call that one on. That one's going to go on Brown, her first.
Brittany Campbell with the steal.
She's got 2 back-to-back steals on back-to-back possessions.
She makes the first one, make it an 8-4 ball game.
Strader's up to 6 points, and the lead is 5.
Stolen again by Central.
We talked about that pressure defense being a problem, and obviously the Lady Warhawks having trouble, just like every other team I've seen, getting it across midcourt. With Campbell to Strader and Prost. Got Kearney on her. No call. She hits the deck.
Strader with the steal earlier, too.
Kearney stolen away by Brooke Campbell. Gets it up to Jordan Miles. Kick out to Ridrikoff. She'll take a wide open 3 ball off back rim. Rebound by Brooke Campbell. Ridrikoff is going to drive this time all the way to the basket. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Kearney. Gets it up court to Brown. The freshman crossover knocked away by Miles. Gets it back. Kicks it out to Janelle Henderson. Jael with it in the corner. Brittany Campbell on her. Back over to Kearney. 11-4 ball game. 4:49 to play. Great crossing, trying to get their Ducks in a row. Their first half-court possession of the game. The defensive pressure from every position, John, is just incredible.
I mean, you said it best off the air when you said it was just suffocating, and that's exactly what it is. Already, I've counted 4 steals for Madison Central.
Brooke Campbell with the foul there.
She'll make her first one, 11-5 ball game. 4 minutes, 35 seconds to go in the first.
Jael Henderson now got 4 points. They're going to back up and not press this time. Brittany Campbell over to Ridrikoff to Brooke. Brooke Campbell, not known as trying to score. I think she took 1 shot in the entire district tournament. Nearly loses it there. Tries the back tap. Miles open underneath. She gets the bucket.
Good look, good pass. Results in 2 points.
Miles with 4. Henderson gets through the double team. Over to Brown. Back to Henderson to reset. Here comes a screen from Tierney. Campbell fought through it. Handoff back to Brown. Absolutely smothering. Henderson drives, gets it out to Brown. 3 from the corner. In and out. Rebound by Brooke Campbell. Strader is already under the other basket for a nice, easy lay-in. Already in double figures. 4.5 minutes into the game, and they lead by 9. Jael Henderson.
Stolen again by Brooke.
Pump fake and up and in.
Greg Crossan's going to have to take a timeout to talk about how to stop this. And
yeah,
17-6 is
we'll
your
take
score.
it with him. Back in 1 minute on WBON TV.
Batteries Unlimited in Richmond has you covered with all your battery needs, plus they're your local stop for U-Haul and your vehicle key and fob headquarters. Check out their new auto detail shop, Aces Detailing, located at Batteries Unlimited. They do simple detailing with a deep, thorough clean for the inside, wash and wax options for the outside, and a deep clean of the engine bay when your ride is dirty. Check out Aces Detailing at Batteries Unlimited.
When perfect is in the air, you can feel it. Presenting the new Ultimate Comfort System from Lennox, the most advanced heating and air conditioning system ever.
Call 859-779-0122 now and get the best Lennox home comfort systems at a price you'll love. That's affordable heating and air at 859-779-0122 or online at affordableheating-air.com.
And we're back here as Southern has jumped out to a 17-6 lead in the Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration 11th Region Tournament, powered by Bishop Small Engine Repair. The double team at midcourt. Get it underneath, inside to Tierney, kicks it out. Brown takes another three, bounces around, rebound by Campbell. Backdoor cut by Ridrikoff, gets the easy bucket. Great crossing, just having so much trouble with defense, with avoiding turnovers. Brown nearly gets it in the corner, but that's another turnover for the Lady Warhawks. 19-6, and they've got to do something soon. Schrader, top of the key, already has 12 points early. Henderson on her. Call for the travel. First turnover of the game for the Lady Indians. Back into their three-quarter court defensive set. Kearney to Henderson. Across to Brown. Brown drives into the corner and gets double teamed. Jump ball called.
Brittany Campbell in there to do the jump. Jimmy, you're the coach of Great Crossing. What are you drawing up to move this ball around and get some open looks?
I think what they did to break the press right there was perfect. They threw it over the top. I think at that point they need to get it to the center of the court, whereas Brown drove to the corner. That really left her trapped in there. Tierney wide open.
Just not able to make it go in.
Rebound by Ridrikoff. Strader, another bucket. Tiana Long is checked in for the Lady Indians.
Almost stolen away by Campbell again.
Kearney fouled there. Emery Corrigan is checked in for Great Crossing with the headband. Looking to inbound. Gets it to Henderson. Calling for the screen. She gets it. Miles on her. Drives. Kicks it out to the corner. Brown for three again. She's been close twice. Third time's a charm. They found that open look several times. It finally falls. Underneath for Ridrikoff. Corrigan on her. To Strader. Post move. Can't get it to go. Foul called there on Jael Henderson. Going to be her first. Strader's going back to the line after making 2 free throws on her first trip to the charity stripe. Strader on the season shooting just 63% from free throws. John, I don't remember seeing her miss one in any of the games that we called. And she's got 16 points here in the first. Schrader getting a break as
not the first half, the first quarter. So quite impressive.
And it's not over. Henderson with it, goes over the top to Brown. And she's going to drive, bounce pass underneath. Long saves it. What a play by Tiana Long. Brooke Campbell across the timeline. Again, they got it across half court and just didn't do what they needed to do to take care of it down there and set up their offense. Miles on the wing. Inside to Brooke Campbell. Backdoor cut by Miles, and she gets, barely misses the lay-in. Kearney with the rebound. Kearney, leading scorer for the Warhawks, has got to score. So many risky passes stolen away again by Brittany Campbell. Stolen away by Kearney. Henderson drives, draws contact, no call. Kearney loses the rebound out of bounds, back to Central. Fast-paced ball game here, John. Both teams getting up and down the court. The only difference is Central's finding buckets when they do. Good defense there by Tierney. Goes off Corrigan's foot. It's going to stay with Central. 36 seconds left in the first. 14-point lead for the Lady Indians. They'll inbound underneath their own basket, and Miles will throw it in. Riddercroft gets it back out to Brittany Campbell. She'll come off the screen. Underneath the Riddercroft, double team, cross court, good ball movement over to Miles, 25 to play. Maybe holding for a final shot, but Brittany Campbell says, I'm not holding anything. She goes to the basket, stolen away by Brown, and Henderson's pushing up court. Foul called there. See who they're going to call it on. That's going to go against Long, her first. Tana Long, another senior on this squad. Kearney to inbound for great crossing. End to Henderson, 12 to play. Nearly stolen away by Campbell. Kearney takes a three. Her first look is good. Brittany Campbell gets it up to Long, goes out of bounds. It's going to stay down here. They will have a chance to catch and shoot with 0.8 left on the clock. It has to be just that, though, an immediate catch and release. No time for a bounce. Brooke Campbell
She got the shot off, but fouled in the process, so she's going to go to the line for two.
And that's the second foul on Jael Henderson.
That was a great inbound and a great pass.
Well drawn up, and Brooke, again, who doesn't shoot very often at all, is going to get 2 free throws here.
Nobody there to rebound. Almost looks like a technical foul, but it was a foul on her way up to shoot with 0.8 seconds left on the clock.
Again, it's not that she can't shoot. She just doesn't shoot very often. That's her first point of the postseason. She hits 1 of 2, and we're going to take a 1-minute break. Come back for the second quarter. 24-12, Lady Indians lead here on WBON TV.
When the awful Michigan weather makes its way down I-75, you want your vehicle ready for anything. Holland Sons Auto Care knows there's no good time to break down, but especially when it's ice cold outside. So get that preventative maintenance taken care of at Holland Sons on North Keeneland Drive in Richmond. Holland Sons works on the smallest repairs all the way up to major engine work, and they can work on Chevy, Mercedes, and everything in between. So no need to take your German car up to Lexington to overpay. When Holland Sons is just off exit 90 in Richmond, call 859-626-7695 for Holland Sons Auto Care.
ABR Auto Recyclers in Richmond is buying your beat up and broke down cars. Have an old vehicle sitting around that you never got around to working on, or that old wreck in the backyard that you're sick of looking at? Call ABR Auto Recyclers at 859-369-5844. Not running? No problem. If you have an old vehicle, ABR Auto Recyclers wants to buy it. Get cash for your old car. ABR Auto Recyclers, 2294 Box Ankle Road in Richmond.
Madison Central doubles up. Great crossing in the first, 24-12 on the Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration 11th Region Tournament, powered by Bishop Small Engine Repair, as their defense was smothering. And they're on pace to put up over 90 points. Stolen away there that time by Corrigan. Drives in, kicks back out to Henderson. She'll take a jumper off back rim, rebound by Brittany Campbell, and the Lady Indians will push it. Tiana Long back to Campbell, cross court to her sister. Drives in, can't get it straighter, but she gets it to Brittany, who shoots off back rim. Rebound by Brooke. Great Crossing did a good job there boxing out, but unable to chase down the ball. Central resets the offense. Strader with Corrigan on her, blows right by, stop, pull-up jumper. Rims out. Henderson gets it over to her sister. Jael playing with 2 fouls. Has not yet come out of the ball game. Leads the team with 4 points. Corrigan picks it up in the corner. Kearney back to Corrigan to Henderson. One of the few times they've been able to run an offensive set. Kearney looking for a screen. She is 1 for 1 from 3. Stolen away by Strader. Race down the court, not going to catch her, and she gets another lay-in up to 18. Here comes the pressure. Henderson, back to Henderson. Across the timeline, drives. Brown for 3, she made 1. Count it. John, are they going to be able to score enough to make up for all these turnovers?
Well, they're going to have to if they want to advance for sure. So they're going to have to find a way to keep control of the ball and to score. Madison Southern not called for a foul there.
Nearly was. I think Brooke Campbell was expecting it as Brown misses the 3. Rebound by Brittany. Up to Ridrikoff underneath. Called for a travel. Little momentum for Great Crossing.
For the Lady Warhawks, number 32, Claire Terry, and number 2, Cameron Crump.
Cameron Crump checking in. Tierney back in for the Warhawks. Jael Henderson and Corrigan take a seat. And Kearney crosses the timeline. Different setup here. Double screen for Kearney. She runs through it. And switches on her. Central switching everything, makes it tough for a screen to be effective. Brown tries to drive baseline, gets it back to Kearney. He's going to bring it back up top to Henderson. Henderson drives it straighter, goes all the way to the basket and gets it to go. Her first basket of the game, and the lead's been cut to 9. Two-three zone look. See if Central tries to shoot them out of it.
Great Crossing fans making their presence known in here. They are getting loud, trying to help their team. Almost stolen away.
Good play there by Brown. Miles, short jumper, no good. Brooke Campbell tears away the rebound.
It was rebounded by Great Crossings, but Brooke gets in there and grabs it.
The Campbell twins want your rebound. Brooks can be, offensive foul. Called that on Tierney.
Madison Central is going to take a timeout.
Coach does not like that. He's talking to him right now. When you get the rebound, you hold on to the basketball. 26-17. Madison Central leads. Once led by 14, and the lead's been cut to 9. Nice little run here by Great Crossing. Had a good opportunity there, John, but turned it over with the offensive foul.
They have scored quite a few points here to cut this lead down to 9. I think they started with a 12-point deficit in this quarter.
Miles into Brooke Campbell. Strader looks off a 3. Great Crossing going zone to try to cut off the straight line drives from the Lady Indians. Brittany Campbell Was really hot from the outside the other day. Good defense there and good rebound by Tierney. Double teamed. And this is a chance for Great Crossing as they've got numbers. Brown wide open, hit 2 of them. There
Got
it is.
Just like that, 20-26. Their fans showing up again, making noise as Madison Central has the ball.
The best three-point shooter for Central this postseason has been Brittany Campbell, and she's set to check back in. Brooke in the corner. Hands off to Tiana Long. Central not sure where to go with it. Great action there. Brooke Campbell out to Ridrikoff. The bank's open today. Ridrikoff, an excellent shooter of her own right. Uses the glass on that one. Brown gets it underneath. Back to Brown. Short jumper. Too hard. Rebound by Miles. Brooke off back rim. Love seeing her be more aggressive. She does have the talent to get it done. Strader reaches in. Jump ball.
That's going to go towards Great Crossing. Good defense again by Madison Central.
The lead is back to 9 after that three-point make.
Things picked up here, Jamie.
Business has picked up. Central back in a half-court set, backing off the pressure a little bit that's been so successful for them. Screen there for Kearney. She drives, elbow jumper, in and out. Rebound by Ridrikoff. Looks like Crump caught an elbow, and the free ball by Miles. Great Crossing faithful are not happy with the no call there. Miles up to 7 points.
Central kind of taking a step back from their pressure to go set up on defense.
Brown over to Kearney. Long three.
Got it. Back to a 9-point game.
Central doing a much better job of spreading out the zone. They're getting open looks and making Great Crossing pay. They may have to go back to a man-to-man look. Miles on Kearney. Kearney drives. Henderson takes a three. Misses it. Rebound by Brooke Campbell. Strader's got a step. Couldn't get it to her. Miles is going to cross-court pass to Ridrikoff. Can she make 3 in a row? In and out. Rebound by Tierney. Gets it up to Kearney. Drops it off to Henderson. Over to Tierney. Knocked away. Going to get a foul there on Brittany Campbell. Going to be her first. 36-23, 35-23. Collinsworth in for Central. JL Henderson back in the game. As all 4 starters are there for Great Crossing. Get it into Kearney. Back to Henderson. Got Miles on her. Gets into the post. Kicks out to her sister. 3 ball. Missed it, but we got a foul on the shot. Ridrikoff called on the foul there. Not sure if we have access to a replay of that one, but that was, we saw a lot of 3-point shots that ended up in fouls in the boys district tournament. None of them look like that. Usually end up with bodies on the floor. As Janelle misses the first free throw of 3. Got the second one. Brittany Campbell coming in for Ridrikoff. Nobody for the Lady Indians really in foul trouble as they lead by 11. Cuts it to 10. Just like that, all the way up the court. For now, Great Crossing staying in the zone.
Ten-point ball game, just about a minute to go in the half. And another 3.
I can't remember the last time Brittany Campbell missed a 3. Was absolutely on fire on Friday night. Continues that tonight. Henderson drives, spins into the lane. Tierney drives. Offensive
foul.
Underneath, he's called, same officials called a couple offensive fouls there on Tierney. And Crump's got toilet paper up her nose on the sideline. 13-point game, 40 seconds to play. Indians were up 12 at the break. Great crossing now back to man-to-man. Hands off to Brooke on a switch. Miles drives to Brooke. Collingsworth, sharpshooter. It goes.
41-25, 15 seconds to go in the half.
Kearney, guarded by Miles across the timeline. 9 to shoot, 16-point deficit. Down to 7. Drives, kicks out. Baseline jumper, in and out. Tipped back in. Missed by Tierney. Rebound by Strader. 41-25, dominating half by the Lady Indians. We're going to take a 3-minute break, and we'll come back and break down the half on WBON TV.
Change can be hard. We make it easy. While we haven't changed our commitment to exceeding customers' expectations since 1985, we have changed the many ways we help you manage your banking. Make the change to happier banking.
There's something special about a sit-down family meal together. At Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken, we couldn't agree more. That's why we're making it easy with our 8-piece family meal at a great price. Enjoy a classic family meal without the hassle. It includes 8 mixed pieces of Famous Recipe Chicken, 2 large sides, and 4 fluffy biscuits. At Lee's, making your family's meal special is what we do best. Get a home-style meal made easy with our 8-piece family meal at a great price. Only at Lee's.
Stop by Lee's in Richmond today.
At Battlefield Tire and Auto Care, the question we hear the most is, do you do that? Yes, we do that. From fixing a flat to putting on a new set of tires on your wife's car, specializing in brakes to major engine work, electrical, air conditioning, and transmissions, yes, we do that too. We have over 80 years of mechanical experience. Plus, we know your budget doesn't always plan for the unexpected. With no credit check financing plans, you won't have to stress about keeping your car on the road. Battlefield Tire and Auto Care, 1974 Berea Road, family owned and fine-tuned.
Your vehicle's safety and integrity depend on its windows, which means a small crack can lead to big problems. Whether it's a repair or a replacement, the experts at Aero Auto Glass can have your car's windows looking like new in no time. With mobile service available in Lexington, Richmond, and surrounding areas, you can have your car serviced close to home. If you have damaged auto glass, call the professionals at Aero Auto Glass, 866-975-4527.
Near New Auto Center has been serving Berea in the same location for over 40 years. Check out the huge selection of Near New inventory online at our website, nearnewauto.com. Cars, trucks, SUVs, or minivans? Whatever you are looking for, you can find it at Near New Auto. You can also get pre-approved on the website. At Near New Auto, there's no bull. For the best deals on like new automobiles. 200 Richmond Road, North Berea. No bull, just good deals. Come see the difference. Don't buy new, buy near new.
No salesman. Deal directly with the owner.
We would like to invite you to join our family at Bishop's Small Engine Repair.
Outdoor Power has become a family tradition, with 3 generations here bringing you years of experience.
We will help you find the best selection of outdoor power equipment from Co-Cadet, Grasshopper, DeWalt, Makita, Echo, Shindawa, and now Steel in our Georgetown store.
Or bring your equipment into our service department. We will keep it running for years to come.
And as with all families, we have to keep Mama happy. So come on in and see us at Bishop's Small Engine Repair in Richmond and in Georgetown.
Halftime here at the Kentucky Roofworks and Restoration 11th Region Tournament as the Madison Central Lady Indians lead 41-25, John, over the Great Crossing Lady Warhawks in a very impressive feat that was once again driven by their defense.
We had I'm not going to say a boring first half or first quarter, but things definitely picked up in the second with Great Crossings making a heck of a run and just dropping some buckets, 3-point galore. But you know what, Madison Central also able to matched those shots almost 1 for 1. And how many points does Brittany Campbell have? Because I don't think she missed a three-pointer in that stretch.
Brittany Campbell only has 4 points. She only shot 1.
Oh, okay. Well, who was it that shot a bunch and made a bunch?
Cameron Ridrikoff made 2 threes there down the stretch. Brittany Campbell made 1, and then Skylar Collinsworth made 1. They are currently 5 for 12 from 3 because Great Crossing went to a zone, forcing them to shoot from the outside, and they shot over nearly 50% to make them pay for that. So really impressive shooting from the outside. Natea Schrader had 16 points in the first quarter, didn't score in the second quarter, but still did a lot of work on the glass and on defense. Schrader has 3 steals. Brooke Campbell has 3 steals. Brittany Campbell has 2 steals. And Tiana Long has 1. We talked about their defense, John. They're definitely on pace to meet their steals average, as well as causing 12 turnovers.
Second period, the Great Crossings had 6 points in the paint to Madison Central's 20. They had Madison Central had 10 fast breaks, and that feels about right. Just an impressive second quarter for sure.
Yeah, points off turnover is really the story. 13-5 in favor of Madison Central, and they continue to. John, when they get a lead, yes, Great Crossing made a few threes. Really impressive shooting by Samantha Brown. Hit 3 threes. She's up to 9 points. Kendall Kearney has 2, but Central did not let up.
They faced a little bit of adversity, but they never got flustered. They never got down, and I mean, here we are after what was an impressive second period. The score, 41-25, never really in doubt for Madison Central, but things did turn around for Great Crossings. But like you said, Central responded and responded well.
They expanded their 12-point lead at the end of the first, expanded that here to 16. We're really with a couple late buckets there where Great Crossing had to feel good about themselves early in the second quarter. Their deficit grew, so they've got a big hole to dig themselves out of coming up here in the second half. And they're going to have to, I mean, we talked about it before the game, take care of the basketball, but they've got to find a way to get more shots off. Madison Central's attempted nearly 50% more shots, and a lot of that due to those turnovers. But Great Crossing not getting, really only having 1 second chance bucket, only 5 points off turnovers. They're relying on the outside shot. They're going to have to get super hot to have a chance.
Well, and that's offensively. Defensively, how do you stop this very talented Madison Central team that just seems like they can't miss right now?
They can, and Great Crossing started off man-to-man, and Central just drove into the paint, scored around the basket. Great Crossing decided to try zone, and Central just shot the lights out from the outside. This is a team built on defense, but when they're performing offensively like this, it's really a buzzsaw that nobody wants to run into. This is the first round of the 11th region tournament. Got a scoring update that Lafayette leads Henry Clay 30-17 at the half. So the way things are heading, it will be a Madison Central Lafayette matchup on Friday night up at Dunbar, but we'll keep a tally on that as we go throughout the evening. Big thanks to all the sponsors that help us to bring coverage of these games each and every week, but we have some special sponsors for tournament play. Big thanks to Journeyman Moving LLC, AJ's Fireplaces and More, Berea Collision, Art Tactical Inc., and of course, Kentucky Roof Works and Registration. Thanks for all of your support and sponsoring coverage of these games. And last but not least, Central alum Mike Brewer, who has contributed to our product here and sponsored the coverage of the district championship game of both of these Central teams moving into regional play. So big thanks to Mike Brewer for contributing as well. Going to have an exciting second half. We got about 7.5 more minutes till we get to playing basketball again. So we'll take a 3-minute break, come back and talk more halftime stats on WBON TV.
When it comes to having someone work on our homes, you need someone you can trust. Someone who will get the job done the right way and be with you throughout the entire process. At Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration, they will meet with you and explain what needs to be done. They won't take advantage of you during your time of need and offer free roof inspections, water damage cleanup, water remediation, and restoration, plus more services. Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration. Online at KentuckyRoofWorks.com and on Facebook. There when you need us.
Discover the hometown difference at Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Kentucky. Family owned and operated for 60 years, we're dedicated to providing outstanding customer service and a welcoming atmosphere. Our friendly staff is here to help you find the perfect vehicle and keep it running smoothly. Take a look at our new and quality pre-owned vehicles at jackburford.com.
I love this card.
Oh, thanks.
Go, Colonel.
It's here. Hey, Coach. It's right here, but shouldn't you be at the game?
Carry your favorite team with you everywhere you go with the new branded debit card from EKU Athletics' premier partner, CG Bank.
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best fajitas in town. Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
You've heard the name Chenault Vineyards, but what do you know about it? Chenault Vineyards is a place for the community to enjoy. Central Kentucky's premier event and wedding destination with 5 event venues, full-service catering, over 13 varieties of wine, live music entertainment, seasonal food options, weekly themed Wednesday night out and girls night out, trivia, murder mystery date nights, and free yoga on the point with beautiful views. Everyone can find something to do at Chenault Vineyards. Want to know more? Follow them on Facebook and Instagram or plan your night out at chenaultvineyards.com.
To some, it's just a boat. But to Jim, it's his escape from meetings, traffic, and the grind of daily life. He may not catch any keepers, but he wouldn't trade his day on the lake for anything in the world. That's why his boat is insured by Kentucky Farm Bureau. But it's not just Kentucky's Farm Bureau. It's Jim's Recharge the Battery Farm Bureau.
My Farm Bureau.
David Mayo, John Rader, and Chris Hornsby with Kentucky Farm Bureau.
Halftime here at the Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration 11th Region Tournament, powered by Bishop Small Engine Repair, as the ladies come back from the locker room to get some shots up before going into the second half. Madison Central has built quite a lead going into the break, up 16, 41-25 on the back of lights out shooting and 16 points from 11th Region Player of the Year, Natea Strader.
The Farm Bureau commercial right before we came back made me want to go fishing, but not until after this game. We got an exciting one here so far, but tomorrow morning, call in sick for work. Let's take the boat out.
Yeah, I try not to record it on television when I'm skipping work and pretending to be sick, but you might find me out at the lake. Great crossing. The first time these two teams met, Central won 66-46. Both teams kind of a little ahead of that pace offensively, so it may be a little higher scoring game. But really everything that has happened here today, yes, Madison Central has shot the ball well. Yes, they have done a great job capitalizing on second chance points and fast breaks. Everything has started with their defense. And it continues to, I've seen them play so many times. Nobody has been able to handle it, but yet it impresses me every single time I see it, John.
Again, this is a team that's only lost 2 games this entire season. Just impressive, to say the least. How deep can this team go? Is this a team that's going to be playing in Rupp? I mean, what's the biggest barrier between now and Rupp Arena?
Well, the only 2 teams that have beaten them have been Frederick Douglass and North Laurel, and they would potentially have to face Frederick Douglass or Franklin County, who they didn't see in the season, leading into the state tournament in the end of the regional tournament. I'm checking to make sure they didn't play Franklin County. But the Frederick Douglass game would be a big one. But again, the way that the bracket fell, John, they won't have to play them until potentially the very last game of the regional tournament. So the regional championship game could potentially be Frederick Douglass, which they lost to here at home, against Madison Central. And then after that, they would go to Rupp, and it's going to be great competition. The regional winners from every region will be there. But there's no reason to think this team can't make it to Rupp Arena. But even when they get there, make a deep run. Like, they've got state championship potential on this squad, mainly because of their defensive aggressiveness.
Absolutely. I think with this defense, there's a good chance this team could make a very, very deep run this season in the state tournament. I mean, the last time they played Frederick Douglass, it wasn't a blowout. I mean, it was a close game. It was less than a 10-point game, if my memory serves me, or just if it's over that, just barely.
It was 6. Yeah.
So it was a close game. You know, if you're going to have to play a team twice, and in this situation, I'd like to win the second time.
Right.
So
yeah,
that's what potentially lays ahead of them, assuming they make it out tonight. But Great Crossings has a lot to say about that. And here in 30 seconds, we're going to see what Great Crossings can do to be a roadblock themselves.
Again, Lafayette leads Henry Clay at the half by 13. So if everything goes as it's been going now, Central will play Lafayette on Friday. Their last meeting was January 25th, where Madison Central won 62-45. And that was, like I said, about a month and a half ago. So a lot can change between now and then, but this Central team, I look to see them, John, this second half, bear down and try to drive this lead as high as they can so that they can coast into the next round. One of my favorite things about sports in general, those sports that have halftime, are halftime adjustments. Who made the adjustments? What were they? And how are they going to change the game? In the district tournament for the Model and Berea boys basketball game, that game completely turned around after the half, John. Are we going to be able to see that here tonight? The Strader loses it out of bounds, gets it back into Miles. And that's going to be the third foul on Tierney. If she thought she got all ball, Miles is going to go to the line for 2.
Just 11 seconds into the third, and she draws her third foul. Looking to see if there's a sub out yet.
Miles misses the front end of the free throws. The second one's good. She's got 8 points. And here's the pressure from the Lady Indians. Only got a couple players back to break the press. As the pressure comes, Henderson steps out of bounds, and that's another turnover. It's a great crossing, still unable to handle the defensive pressure of Central. Ridrikoff to inbound, gets it to Miles. Back to man-to-man. Strader blows by Henderson. She's fouled by Janelle Henderson. It's going to be her first. Driving to the basket. Little inbound underneath. 2 quick fouls there within the first 30 seconds on Great Crossing, trying to pick up the defensive intensity. So far, it's just causing them foul trouble. Strader pump fake. Shot off front rim. Rebound by Brooke Campbell. Brittany for 3. She just does not miss anymore. She just doesn't.
2 of 2, 100% for tonight on threes. Can't get better than that.
I bet if she can, she will try. Brown drives, gets the hoop in the arm, foul on Miles. Brown up to 11 to lead Great Crossing and try to complete the 3-point play.
At the line, number 42, Samantha Brown.
And she finishes off the 3-point play. Cool. Man-to-man look across to Ridrikoff, off back rim, made pretty much everything at the halftime break. Good rebound by Brown and way to clear it. Several of those rebounds, John, just ripped out of their hands by the Campbell twins in the first half. Kearney up top, Brittany Campbell on her. Looks like they're trying to get Brown an open look. She hit 3 threes in the first half. Kearney with Strader on her. Again, Kearney leading scorer No good. Nearly knocked out of bounds, and Brooke Campbell with the rebound. Miles hands off to Campbell. Back underneath to Ridrikoff, and she gets the lay in for 2. Now Kearney with it. 6 minutes to play. The lead is 19. Your great crossing, you do not want it to cross over that 20-point barrier. Brown gets it into the post. Tierney misses the turnaround. Rebound by Miles. Brittany Campbell's going to drive past Henderson. Lay in and out. Rebound brought in by Janelle Henderson. And Jael's going to bring it up the floor. Brown guarded by Brittany. Jael Henderson into the paint. Good pump fake. Runner's good. Couple buckets in a row. Miles stops, kicks it back out to Brooke Campbell. Nice cut by Ridrikoff, who gets the easy bucket. Good job by Campbell finding her. Timeout. It's going to be a 30. We'll take it with him. Back in 30 seconds for more third quarter coverage on WBON TV.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
John, this game very close to getting out of hand as Central leads by 19 points over Great Crossing on the Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration 11 region tournament. First round here is the three-quarter pressure. Great job breaking it. Now can they escape the trap? And they do this time. Kearney gets an open look. Off back rim. Rebound by Miles. Central not looking to slow down. She's across the timeline. Crossover. Goes baseline. Kicks it back to Brooke Campbell underneath the Ridrikoff. Stolen away by Henderson. Gets it up to Kearney on the baseline. Knocked out of bounds, and it's going to stay with Great Crossing. Talked about them really needing the lead to stay below 20. You would love to give it closer to 10 by the fourth quarter comes around to have a chance. Nearly stolen there by Brooke Campbell. Henderson back to Brown. Brown crossover. Gets to the middle. Lefty runner. In and out. Rebound by Strayer. Miles gets the bucket, and she's in double figures. 3 Lady Indians in double figures. Foul on Brooke Campbell.
Foul on the Lady Indians, number 15, Brooke Campbell.
Time's ticking. Time's running out for the Lady Warhawks. Inbound to Corrigan, who's checked back into the game. She drives. Gets it back out to Henderson. Drives baseline. Corrigan falls. Henderson comes up with it. Going to call a hold on Brooke Campbell. So she doesn't like that. That's her third. Second and 10 seconds.
She's going to be checking out of the game briefly as Long comes in to replace her.
Now, this is a deep team. They bring a couple folks in and really not lose a lot. As the official has an equipment issue, tying a shoe over there. That's why you got to go with the Velcro, John. Looked like Campbell was set for a jump ball there. Got whistled for the foul.
And she reached down and untied his shoe. Kidding.
Not a bad move. Henderson on the wing, gets the screen. Double team, runner in the lane. Can't get it to go. Got a couple good looks. Probably could have been a double dribble there. No whistle on Strader, who lost it. Now Central's got possession as Great Crossing just can't capitalize when they are able to get stops, John.
Strader thought about a three.
She's not hit one yet. Why hit a three? Oh, and she misses the bunny. Doesn't happen very often. Great Crossing has to make a move here. 3 ball by Kearney, in and out. Rebound knocked around, and it's going to go to Madison Central. Some full court pressure from Great Crossing. Look like they're in full court man.
Timeout called by Madison Central.
Full timeout, and we'll take it with them. Back in 1 minute on WBON TV.
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, we make it our priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate care that you deserve from a dentist. Offering single-visit restoration on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is equipped to handle all your dental needs, from surgical implant placement and restoration, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. And we now have the Cone Beam 3D technology for taking scans of the jaw. For your next dental appointment, call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
Whitaker Bank in Madison County is your local bank for convenience. With more branches than literally any other bank in Madison County, why go anywhere else? Whitaker Bank is known for their friendly customer service and easy access drive-thrus. Whitaker Bank, your home for local, friendly, family banking. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
3 minutes left in the third at the Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration 11th Region Tournament coverage, powered by Bishop Small Engine Repair. A little man-to-man full court pressure from Great Crossing. Central gets it across. Great Crossing wanted to travel, no whistle. Miles from the baseline. Off back rim, rebound. Physical play underneath, good battle. Tracked down by Brown. Love the hustle by both teams there, John. Gets her own rebound. Kearney, wide open look this time. In and out, just can't get it to fall. Ridrikoff brings in the board. .21 game. Miles gets by Corrigan, misses the lay-in, rebound by Corrigan, who's going to push it. Got Henderson underneath, couldn't get it to her, back to Corrigan, over to Brown. Brown leads Great Crossing. Corrigan's going to drive all the way in, lefty layup is good. Tried to go deep with it, stolen away by Brown. Little momentum for Great Crossing here. Travel there in Corrigan. Into the third quarter, up at Frederick Douglass, as Frederick Douglass leads Berea with a score of 76-4 going into the fourth. Brittany Campbell airballs a three. Collinsworth with the board. Strader pump fake. She gets into the lane and lays it up. Strader at 16 in the first quarter, having trouble getting going ever since. He's missed a couple bunnies. Gets that one to go. Stolen away by Ridrikoff. Over to Collinsworth. Strader hasn't hit a three yet. Off front rim. Good job by Long to knock the rebound out, and Kearney comes out with it. 53-32. Henderson drives. Corrigan baseline jumper. Rebound by Ridrikoff. Feel like they've had opportunities here in the third, John, just completely unable to finish. Brittany Campbell over to Ridwerkoff to Tiana Long. 37 seconds left. Campbell drives into the lane, back out to Long. Hands off to Collinsworth. For Ridwerkoff, 24 to play, holding for the last shot. Up by 21, nearing the end of the third. Prater in the paint, blocked by Kearney, out of bounds. Nice play by the freshman. Again, update, Berea trailing Frederick Douglass 76-4 at the end of the third. You heard that correctly. Frederick Douglass having a great night tonight. Berea struggling on the road. Off front rim, Brooke can't get it to go. 53-32. Madison Central leads back after a 1-minute break on WBON TV.
Orthopedic and Sport Physical Therapy will help guide you on your road to recovery.
It is our mindset, a spirit driven to excellence to help people heal faster and better.
If you have pain or an injury, or you need experts in sports medicine, Orthopedic and Sports Physical Therapy is your best choice in rehabilitation, and you have direct access.
In most cases, you do not need a referral to any of our 7 locations serving the region.
Just give OSPTKY a call. Visit our website at osptky.com to find the location nearest you.
Jake from State Farm. I would like to formally extend my gratitude for the Russell rate on my insurance.
Do you mean surprisingly great rates from State Farm?
I don't believe in accepting help, but I'll make an exception.
Here's the deal, Russell. There's no special rate. These prices are for everyone.
Consider us square. I made that from memory. I know your face that well.
When you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Jerry Goebel in Richmond today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
8 minutes to play here at Madison Central High School as the Lady Indians lead 53-32 over Great Crossing in the Kentucky Roofworks and Restoration 11th Region Tournament. First round here, if Central's able to hold on to this lead, they will go up to Dunbar on Friday and play against Lafayette or Henry Clay, depending on who wins that matchup. Lafayette was leading the last we heard. Great Crossing going to try to make a run here. Again, this Great Crossing team, the Henderson sisters passing together right there, Jael and Janelle, seniors. The rest of the starters on this team are young, including Kearney there, the leading scorer for this team. And she's got 9 tonight. Bright future for this Warhawks group. They may have just run into a buzzsaw here tonight. Thrown out of bounds, and will stay with the Lady Indians.
Good heads-up play there by Miles, throwing it off a defender's foot to get it out of bounds. She was kind of stuck over there.
Heads-up play. Kearney on her at midcourt. Hand off to Long. Little miscommunication on the double team there. Rebound by Kearney. Henderson into Tierney. Elbow jumper goes.
37-53 here after a minute's passed in the fourth.
Miles trying to get through
Miles needs some help to get this ball across.
Timeout. Madison Central had no other choice there. While they're taking that timeout, let's give a little bit more attention to our sponsors for these special postseason games. Big thanks to those that allow us to do this.
Yeah, we have Journeyman Moving. We have AJ's Fireplace and more. Arc Tactical, Berea Collision, and of course the Kentucky Roof Works. Great sponsors. We appreciate them, everything they do for our community, and especially for allowing this broadcast to happen tonight. Get this Madison Central team the attention they deserve. They lead 53-37 with about 7 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
And again, before we get back on the court, big thanks to Mike Brewer, who stepped up for the district championship, and then the continued pursuit by Madison Central teams here as they host first-round games of the regional tournament. Ridderkoff looks to inbound, knocked away, and it's going to stay down here. Brown hits it, but it went off Miles, says the official. A little bit of a run here. Gets it into Tierney. To Henderson. Kearney's got a look. She drives, kicks back out. Henderson gets into the paint. Runner, can't get it to go. Rebound by Strader. She is going to push it all the way down. Kicks back to Brooke Campbell, over to Brittany. Strader nearly loses it. Bunny, she gets that one to go. She's got 22 on the night. Brown has the three. Nearly goes, can't get it. Knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay here. Good job by Tierney there to make it difficult. And it went off one of the Campbells. Henderson to inbound. Gets it to Tierney. Hands off to Kearney. She drives. Brown's in the corner. Back to Kearney. 6 minutes to play. Tierney's in the post. Stolen away by Strader. Central does such a great job of help defense and double teaming at exactly the right time. Just as Kearney did there to steal it away. Gets it up to Brown. She's going to drive into Brooke Campbell. That's going to be Brooke's fourth foul, I think. Brown leads the Lady Warhawks with 12 points. Can go to the line for 2.
Brooke Campbell's likely going to be subbed out here. What a tremendous ball game she's had so far. Even in foul trouble, she's helping leading the team in rebounds with at least 6 right now, and then 3 steals for the night.
Free throw goes. Long in for Campbell. Corrigan checking in for Tierney. Tierney's been a major presence on the glass for Great Crossing. A good little offense for defense here. She gets them both. She's up to 14. They cut a little bit deeper into this lead, down to 16 points. Brittany trapped in the corner. Gets it over to Miles. Tried to double team her as well. Good job by Great Crossing getting back in transition. What a pass by Ridderkoff.
I think that should count as 2 assists. What an incredible throw.
Thought she was going to throw it through Brittany Campbell down there. That foul's on Ridderkoff, just her second. Corrigan to inbound. Gets it to Henderson, back to Corrigan. Gets off the baseline jumper. Henderson, there's the double team from Ridderkoff. Times it so perfectly every time. Strader goes in. Hoop and the harm on Kearney. And Strader continues to show why she is the 11th Region Player of the Year. Got our Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration replay here. So we're going through contact, finishing with the left. Tierney back in for Great Crossing. Collinsworth for Central. 25 matches her total for the first time these two teams met. 60-39. Kearney comes off the screen, drives, hands off to Henderson for 3. It goes. Brittany Campbell kicks it out to Long. Long with Henderson on her. Campbell, great pass inside to Miles, who gets the and one to go. What a dish. Bounce pass through a ton of traffic.
Miles recognized she was in trouble and just made a fast break towards the basket. Just an excellent heads-up play by Miles.
Another offensive rebound there by Brittany Campbell. Straighters with Henderson on her. She drives out to Campbell. Collingsworth. Head fake, doesn't go for the three. Double team. Stolen away by Kearney. Gets it up to Brown. Great timing there by her. Henderson drives all the way in. Bumped by Long. I think she's going to go to the line for a couple free throws here. 20-point lead, 4 minutes to go. John, as a coach, what's your time frame of, you know what, we've got it wrapped up, I'm going to get my starters out of the game?
You know, I think I'd probably start subbing here pretty soon. I mean, Great Crossings has the ability to go on runs, but I think I would slowly start subbing in some players here. What do you think?
Yeah, I think the 3-minute mark maybe, which they're subbing. I mean, you got Long, Collinsworth, two individuals that didn't start the game there in the game.
Great Crossing still in a press.
Miles does a great job handling the pressure up to Strader. Collinsworth wide open. You cannot leave her out there. Kearney for three, gets it to go. The freshman. Campbell across the timeline, drives into the lane. Collinsworth again. Why not?
At some point, you're going to have to call a timeout and say, hey, don't forget to guard her. She's kind of good at hitting threes.
She's 3 for 3 on the night. Hasn't hit rim yet, I don't believe. Hand off to Corrigan, drives into the lane. Step back, gets it to go. Corrigan's got 4. 68-48, just over 3 minutes to go. Long. Over to Miles. Up to Strader. There's a double team. She kicks back over. Campbell. Over to Miles. Collinsworth wants another one. In and out. Rebound by Brooke Campbell. Collinsworth said, I'll try that again. Can't get it to go. And we jinxed her. That's on us.
That is, but I mean, they still left her wide open for 2 shots back to back.
Henderson to the corner to Brown. Pump fake, drives into the lane, double teamed. Kearney takes it, runner. She's going to go to the line for 2.
Under 3 to go, 2 minutes, 37 seconds.
Collinsworth with the foul. She's got the final from Frederick Douglass. Berea has been eliminated from the regional tournament. Final score of 88-13. Tess McLinn, the lone senior on the squad, scored 8 points in her final game with the Lady Pirates. Congratulations to Tess on a good career with Berea, and to the whole squad on a good season, and look forward to that young group come back and fight again for a district title next year, John.
Enjoyed watching the Pirates every game we got to call. And Tess is the lone senior, like you said, so a lot of experience coming back next year.
Miles over to Strader. There's 2.5 minutes left. Strader to Miles. 19-point lead for the Lady Indians. Campbell crossover. Nice backdoor cut. Ridrikoff gets the finish. Oregon drives back to Kearney. Oregon into the paint. Henderson drives, reach in, foul. I think that's going to send her to the line. Number 12, Kemper, also in for Great Crossing. J.L. Henderson's going to shoot a couple free throws. Try and get the lead back under 20. First one goes. Maddie Napier, Janiyah Williamson checking in. Great crossing.
For the Lady Indians, number 25, Kinsley Collinsworth.
Kinsley Collinsworth in.
Four straighter.
And Abby King checking in as well. Got number 30 checked in for great crossing. Trying to find out on the roster here.
3 more young ladies coming to check in for Central here in a moment.
Carson May, 7th grader. Playing up top, guarding Brittany Campbell there. Timeout, rolling timeout for a sub here.
For the Lady Indians, number 10, Tamara Matuse. Number 23, Talia Haslam.
Matuse, Haslin,
And number 5, Ashley Stan.
and Stam into the game for the Lady Indians. Inbound to Stam. Over to Haslin. Minute 35 left. John's great crossing team again got losing a couple big pieces. The Henderson sisters are seniors. 2 leading scorers tonight, freshmen. So they're going to be returning a lot next year as well. Bright future for the 11th region. Great crossing has a lot to look forward to next year. Haslin double teamed. Gets it to Collinsworth, can't get it to go. Matuse with the rebound, back out to King. We're down to a minute. 19-point lead here. Stam over to Collinsworth. Can't get it to go. Another rebound by Matuse. Great crossing comes out with it. Now we're going to see Napier go to the line for 2. When the seniors came off the court for great crossing, saw a good ovation from their fans, John. They travel super well. Big crowd here from up in Georgetown, right?
Absolutely. They made some noise in the second quarter for sure to help that team on a great run. And big fan base that didn't want to see this play out like this for great crossing tonight. But still a great season for great crossing. Great season for Central. Score is 70-52 with 49 to go.
It's 1 of 2 there. Sierra Bartholomew now in for great crossing. Rebound there by Williamson. Isabella Whitcomb with the ball in the post. Turn around, blocked by Collinsworth.
Dumps it off to King.
King
is going to be called for a travel.
Going to turn it over back to great crossing for maybe one last possession here.
20 seconds to go.
Drive, kick, 3 ball. It goes. Kemper with the 3 ball. To end the game, and that's going to do it. And the Madison Central Lady Indians moving on to the second round of play in the 11th region tournament. We're going to take a 1-minute break, come back and break down the entire game and what to look forward to with the Lady Indians on WBON TV.
Gillum Sports Lounge isn't just a place for good food and hospitality. It's about gathering with family and friends, satisfying those taste buds, and cheering on your favorite team. You can't go wrong with one of their delicious burgers, salads, pizzas, or one of their many appetizers. Order online or stop in and see for yourself why Gillum Sports Lounge has been a staple in Richmond for almost 20 years. Located inside the Richmond Mall. Gillum Sports Lounge. Like them on Facebook to see more.
At the Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill, we have activities galore, including video games, bowling, pool, delicious food at Champions, plus karaoke and live entertainment 7 days a week. Enjoy the climate-controlled patio, watch NFL football, and your Kentucky Wildcats all season long. The Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill, just off exit 87 at 1025 Amberley Way in Richmond.
Pruitt & Sons auctioneers have over 24 years experience in the auction industry. Whether you're selling real estate, personal property, or liquidating your assets, Pruitt & Sons can help take your property to auction and walk you through the process. Serving all over Central Kentucky, visit PruittAuctioneers.com. And remember, Angela Pruitt for all your real estate needs as well.
It's that time of year when we are day and night driving with our kids all over. Your car never stops. At AMCO Transmissions, we make sure to keep you rolling. We have the latest technology, certified technicians, and longest warranty to keep your vehicles running strong. We specialize in all foreign and domestic transmissions, drivetrain, or just general maintenance. Did you know at AMCO the average customer saves $1,800 in comparison to the dealer? And AMCO has a longer warranty. Come see us at AMCO Transmission for the best service and the cheapest prices around. AA MCO.
Cars of Kentucky was once again voted the #1 pre-owned automobile dealership in Madison County. Some of the reasons why include the friendliest local staff. All prices on the vehicles are clearly marked. Plus, they have a great updated website that has all the inventory listed. Cars of Kentucky has a great location. Whether you need a gas saver, a truck, SUV, Cars of Kentucky has all the best brands. Cars of Kentucky, 356 Big Hill Avenue, or give them a call at 624-CARS.
The real estate company is locally owned and with over 20 years experience. Last year, they ranked second in Madison County for overall sales. And if you're looking to buy or sell a home in Central Kentucky, why not choose the real estate company and their expertise of the area? Featured listings include many new constructions in Parkview at Hanger Farms here in Richmond, or this one in Stony Creek in Berea. Visit therealestatecoky.com to see a complete set of listings and find your next dream home.
Welcome back to the Chenault Vineyards post-game show here on WBON TV. Chenault Vineyards, the biggest destination here in Madison County, growing in Central Kentucky for your events and fun evenings out, especially as the weather is getting better. Great location up there. John, we'll go ahead and jump right into the Citizens Guarantee Bank end-of-game stats. Really impressive win there from Madison Central. They won the first game by 20. This was essentially a 20-point win as Great Crossing scored a couple buckets late to cut it to 15. What do you see the most of from Central in that game?
Well, I mean, we've talked about it all game. The defense just lights out, just incredible. I'm looking at the total number of rebounds. Brooke Campbell, I think she either fouled out of the game or just went out because she was in foul trouble, but she led the team with 8 rebounds. Just a phenomenal effort by her.
And she
her
had
sister.
11 assists.
Yeah, just incredible. Brittany Campbell just couldn't miss, seems like, early in the game. And I don't know, man, this defense could carry this team a long way in the state tournament.
Like I said, Brooke Campbell, nearly a double-double with only scoring 1 point, 8 rebounds, 11 assists, led in scoring by Natea Strader with 23. Also had 5 rebounds and 3 points. Cameron Ridrikoff with 14 and 5 rebounds. Jordan Miles with 12 and 3 rebounds. And then Brittany Campbell with 9 points and 8 assists and 4 rebounds. So great contributions from everybody. And then Skylar Collinsworth came in and hit 3 threes in the fourth to add to their scoring totals there. So the Campbells, between the two of them, nearly had 20 assists. Fantastic effort there. And kudos to this young Great Crossing team coming down from Georgetown. Samantha Brown had 14 points. Kendall Kearney had 13. Both of those are freshmen. Senior Jael Henderson with 11. Her sister Janelle with 5. Claire Tierney with 4 and led the team in rebounds. And then Sadie Kemper came in and hit a 3. Last but not least, Emery Corrigan, who played a lot, off the bench, ended up scoring 4. So really impressive effort by them to come into this gym with a team like Madison Central, who is just rolling right now in every way, as I think we're trying to hide my face from the broadcast. They're, like you said, the defensive pressure, and they're hitting shots. They ended up missing a bunch of threes late that makes the percentage not look as good, but this Central team looks fantastic. I don't have a final score from Lafayette. I think the assumption is that they did end up beating Henry Clay, so it'll be Lafayette and Madison Central on Friday for a chance to advance to the 11th Region Championship game. John, this has been a magical run, and nobody here in Richmond wants to see it end.
Absolutely. Jamie, I'm going to put you on the spot here. We mentioned the Brooke. We mentioned the Campbell sisters as a whole, but Strader, how many points did she have for the night?
23.
23? Just an incredible night out. I mean, if you had to give one player of the game away tonight from this Madison Central team, who would you pick to give it to?
I'm going to go with Brooke Campbell. To have that kind of impact on the game while only scoring 1 point is just phenomenal, and that doesn't even cover it all. I mean, that doesn't she also had 3 steals that we hadn't mentioned. Strader led the team with 4, but Campbell had 3. Played phenomenal defense, always wants to go out there and guard the other team's best player. Just love watching her effort everywhere. So to put up the numbers she put up and only score 1 point just shows the type of team player she is and the impact she had on tonight's game.
I'm excited to see what this team does the rest of the week, and I don't know if we'll be on the call, but
we'll see if we can get in Rupp Arena. I think the media rights to the Sweet 16 may not be up for grabs. We'll see what we can do. We are trying to work out some type of coverage for the next round. It is at Dunbar High School, and that will take place on Friday. Tomorrow night, we will be back here as the Madison Central Indians host Frederick Douglass, a team that is one of the top 5 teams in the state, was upset in their district championship by Bryan Station. So this is a team that Central could have run into in the regional championship. They're having to play them in the first round, but they play them here. They play them here in Richmond on Allen Fieldhouse Court and here on WBON TV. Big thanks to all of our crew helping here tonight. Copeland, Daniel, Garrett running the cameras, Alora running stats for us, Gage Hill, the MVP every game. And for John Bailey, I'm Jamie Boggs, and this has been local sports coverage on WBON TV.